Hey everybody, I've been wanting to muse about this for a while. I don't know how many of you know about Gematria, but I've been studying it probably since about January of 2021 that was around the time I made the decision, that's it. This world does not make any sense. I have to figure out what's going on. And somehow, I didn't actively go searching for this, but somehow I ended up learning about Gematria. And I ended up following Zach Hubbard, Gematria Effect News, and was just blown away. Was just blown away by it. Like I had never, ever heard anything like this, where there's undeniable and ridiculous coincidences with every single news story. And he does sports too, but I'm not all that interested in that, so I really didn't follow that. But, I mean, this guy takes every single news story, and I do mean every single one, and he decodes it using numbers, there's 4 ciphers that he uses. One is the alphabetic order, which is A is 1, Z is 26. And then you have alphabetic order with numerology, which means any double digit you add together. So Z would be 8. Then you have the reverse alphabetic order. A is 26, Z is 1. And then reverse alphabetic with reduction, Z would be 8. Y would be 7, and so on. So anyway, and there's many other ciphers that are out there other than that. There's the Jewish cipher, there's Chaldean cipher, which I guess is the oldest one. I consider myself still in the lower elementary school of learning Gematria, and it's been over a year now for me. It's very hard to understand how this is all done. It's very easy to understand the mechanism of it. Like you could, right now, type in this picture I have up. This is about the Foo Fighters drummer that just died. You could type in Taylor Hawkins, which is his name, and you would see that if you added up all those letters, and I'm not sure which cipher this is, there's actually an app called the Gematria Calculator that does it for you, and you can see it. But anyway, so check this out. Taylor Hawkins, his name equals 74. So does Kurt Donald Cobain, who we all know who that is. So does Foo Fighters. Those are all 74. And if you look down on the sheet, so does a Colombian hotel room, which I guess that's where he died. And then the reverse of that, 47, the numbers in reverse are also important somehow. Oliver Hawkins, his real name, 47. Dave Grohl, the lead singer of the Foo Fighters, 47. Nirvana, 47. Drummers, 47. Band, rock music, death ritual, music ritual, equinox ritual, beast, spring, which is happening in spring, global rock band, David Eric Grohl, I guess that's his full name. So, Zach says this all the time, what are the odds? What are the odds that all of these numbers would match up that way? I'll tell you what the odds are. Astronomical and ridiculous. Or we could summarize that, ridiculously astronomical. That all of these completely related things would all be 74 and 47. And 47 is actually a very, very, I don't even know what word to use, important number in Gematria. You see 47 a lot, and 74. The birthday of the United States, 7/4. And I could go on. I have spreadsheets where I keep track of things I come across. I actually have to add these now to my 47 and 74 spreadsheets. But it's fascinating, and I don't expect to ever understand it. I don't think we can understand it. I think when we pass over, maybe. But this stuff is not done by humans. Of that, I'm convinced. Zach likes to always talk about the Jesuits, and it's the Jesuits, and you know, this person on the world stage is a Jesuit, and this one was Jesuit educated. Yes, that's always there, but I still don't think humans are doing it. It's too convoluted. It takes into account birthdays, days, like I watched a video on this particular topic, and they were talking about it was this many days from the drummer's birthday and this many days from Dave Grohl's birthday, and that number meant something, and that number matched up with a bunch of different things. I mean, it's crazy. Real, regular human beings cannot orchestrate all that. It's impossible. And, you know, if you want to go check it out, go check out Gematria Effect News. It really is fascinating. But then, so what happened to me around, I don't know, June of last year? No, I'll tell you when it was. It was November. It was November of last year when that Travis Scott thing happened. When that happened, I was like, oh, I can't wait to see what Zach has to say about this. And sure enough, of course, he had a video, and it was very interesting. And all the numbers lined up like they always do. But then somebody in the comments said, you need to go watch Decode Your Reality's breakdown of this. It's incredible. And I was like, oh, what's that? Never heard of him. Well, I was watching it at like 11 o'clock at night. I sat up in bed and just went, finally, somebody is going deeper. And Logan over at Decode Your Reality goes way, 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 way deeper with the decodes. He's the one that uses Chaldean. But he brings astrology into it. He brings the elements of the periodic table into it. He brings the cards, the regular deck of cards that you play poker with. They have power. It's absolutely fascinating. So now I watch him too. He's really, really great. And I'm more convinced than ever that this is a scripted reality we live in. It is all orchestrated. There is no doubt in my mind that it is a metaphysical level orchestration. What, who, how, I have no idea, and I don't have any aspirations or hope that I ever will know. But I do know that 100%. It is metaphysical. It is not being done by regular humans. Now, that having been said, are there actual humans on this planet who understand all this and know about the script and use it also? Yes, that I believe. That's why, Logan and Zach tend to, they had like a debate a few weeks back, and Logan's 100% on this is all organic, nobody's orchestrating it, and Zach is the complete other way. And I put a comment on that video. I said, I hate to break it to you, but you're both right. I think there's elements of both of those things in it. So it's an absolutely fascinating topic to me. It helps me it's actually been very calming for me, knowing that the world isn't actually very real and this stuff isn't just happening randomly is actually calming to me. Because if it was, then I don't think I could handle that. At least I know that there's something behind it. And this goes along with what I've been talking about for a while now, that there are spells cast. You can think of it that way, like it's spell crafting. And our language, numbers, everything we do is crafted. That's why they call it spelling. So I'm fascinated with etymology and all that lately too, because that's all entwined in it. So yeah. So I wanted to, anyone has never heard of Gematria, I really wanted to talk about it a little bit, and I'll talk about it some more, but that's what was on my mind today. Oh, and the Chris Rock, what's his name? Will Smith thing that happened last night where Will Smith got up and slapped him at the Oscars. Also completely coded, just like what you're looking at. I don't have a list, but go watch Zach's video from today. Gematria Effect News. I think he's on number 25 now because he keeps getting deleted because he's telling the truth. So, and anyway, hope you're having a great day, and welcome to Gematria if you're interested. Leave in the comments if you are, and talk to you soon.